16th. I am up north. We're doing our bow camp. I was here all day yesterday. I did not hunt because I was not feeling good. Worst I've felt in a very long time. But I'm out today. I'm up in a saddle. We're set up. I'm on Robbie's property right now. So Robbie's the one that looks like Zach Galifianakis. Ryan has property real close. He's the one, he lives here. And then Robbie bought this property here a couple years ago. And then Gary bought the property we're staying at this year. Now we have 100 acres of land to hunt up here. And then we got all the public land. Tonight I'm going to be hunting public. And I think I found a really good spot. I came up here 2 days ago. I didn't film because I lost the battery. And therefore I only have one battery. But I keep forgetting we're not at deer camp, we're at bow camp, and I have electric to charge my batteries. It is 8:30. I haven't heard a thing but dewdrop. That's pretty much it. So I'm set up. I'm only about 12 feet up. I went and sticked it in the dark. Not the best idea. It wasn't that bad of an idea, but I'm on the wrong tree. I came out here and picked a tree the other day, and in the dark I thought it was the tree that I picked, and it's not. I'm only like 8 feet off the ground because I'm kind of down the hill a little bit, and 10 yards away they're 8 feet. I'm not very much higher than them, so if they come in from behind me, I'm gonna have to maneuver around the tree. I won't be shooting anything no matter what, because on the walk out at some point my quiver fell off my bow. Now I have to figure out where that's at. Robbie has this big pond on the farthest south part of his property. I'm sitting on the west side of it. I'm probably sitting up about 50 feet, if not more, above it on this ridge. And behind me is just a flat area that eventually gets to the neighbor's property. So I'm hoping to catch them, somewhere. So the first morning sit's over. Not a lot of action. I gotta go find my quiver. So we're back at camp now, and I found my quiver. It took me 4 trips back to where I was going because I'd never hunted there before, and I didn't really know where I was going when I went out, so I didn't have like a regular path to go on. But I did find my quiver, so luckily I get to go back out tonight. And then we're back right now. We're about to eat some lunch, or late breakfast, I guess, and then do some shooting for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back out.
Thanks to our sponsor, Stormy Cromer. We got a new one. Just picked it up last week.
skittish.
Not good. Shaky. He's a little shaky on this unit. Seems short for you.
about 20 yards in front of the target.
No, I was not.
10. That was 10 yards. Wow. Got someone hit the target. Eric Leatherberry. Nothing.
I didn't even realize it. Nailed it.
They're all in line though, you said?
There's one.
Yeah, they were all in line with the target. They were just short.
I swear he just said there's a lot of Mennonites.
He's a conspiracy theorist, I'll tell you that.
There you go.
Eric Leatherberry, 70-yard shot. We got a 6x6 muley.
You can't shoot from here. You hit that loop.
Aim like 6 feet above the.
I know, dude. I know, bro. Never. Or where the law don't exist, Mike. Short.
Dude, you're short of those areas we dug out, so that's like 10 yards.
That was close. Shaky. A little shaky. Need some more beer. Yeah.
I know.
Oh.
Nailed it.
it. In the tree.
Straight tree.
So, I got to where I'm trying to get to. Got this great view in the background. You know, I won't see it once I get to where I'm actually gonna hunt. But I made it. It's probably gonna be an hour before I get to where I'm actually gonna be hunting though. And I don't know how much talking I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully it looks good. We'll see. It's pretty secluded, and then there's a lot of good things that deer want. But I haven't really got to get in there and scout, so I'm gonna go in there, see if I find something that looks good, set up on it. But I'm gonna do some walking. I'll probably get my camera out a little bit. Probably mostly use my phone for B-roll. So, you can't really see it from here, but right down there in the middle is my truck. This hill was almost the death of me. I wish I had a sled. I'd just slide down it on the way back. But down there at the bottom where it looks green, that's really wet. It's a lot wetter than I anticipated. I was sinking in up to my knees in a couple different spots. I'm a mile from my truck. The way I walked in, I had to cross a couple ORV trails. I haven't heard any ORVs, but when I drove in on the seasonal road, there was a lot of traffic, but most of it was down by the river. A lot of people were just going out looking at the river and taking pictures and stuff like that. I don't know if I've seen any hunters, to be honest, because there's just so many people just walking around. I'm still about 600 yards from where I wanted to be. But the valleys that I was looking at on the map, on the topography, they're a little deeper than I expected. I mean, they're steep. I would not be able to climb up them. I mean, no matter how hard I tried. On the way in, I saw this spot here. There was a really heavy trail going across it. It was coming from the north, coming down here. And when I walk over here, there's a little I don't know, it's like a little valley, real small. I don't know what to call it but it's a hill on two sides and there's a little funnel that goes down. And I was like, that looks good, but I really, in my head, I had it set that I was going to my spot, or where I looked for on the map. The reason being is there's standing corn on the private property next to it, but the only way to get here is a 1.5 mile walk, all uphill. I just wasn't seeing any sign down there. I didn't see anything. About 150 yards on the way I came in, there was scrapes. They were small, and they were not fresh, but they were fresh enough to, I mean, it's been raining, so obviously they're not going to be super fresh, but they were fresh enough that they didn't have leaves on them. There was about 4 of them right in a row. So I got down as close as I could get to where I was hoping to go. Saw the big, it's a creek bottom. And so I wouldn't be able to cross it. Kept going down farther, didn't see any sign. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to walk back to this area. And then I got on this really, really heavy trail. And it literally walked me back, right back to this area. So most of the stuff to the north of me is red pine forest. And it's definitely, they planted it because it's all on perfect rows. So, and then right where I am right now is like a oak island right in the middle of all the pines that goes up to the trees, and then on the other side of the creek it is a hill that goes straight up, but there's a heavy trail that comes down across the creek and it comes right up this area right here. So my goal is to hopefully be able to take advantage if something good comes. It took me probably 20 or 30 minutes just to decide on a tree because I really wanted to be closer to the creek. Problem is, all the trees sucked because I'm doing one stick, and if I would have brought multiple sticks, I could have got up a couple different trees. But since I'm doing the one stick, and it's basically like you have a climber. I mean, I could have did it, but it would have taken me quite a long time. You know, to walk in as far as I did, I didn't want to carry my sticks because I don't have good sticks. I have hog heliums and they're way too heavy. I have heard quite a few crashes, possibly squirrels, because it seems like a lot of the trees in here are older and they have a lot of dead limbs on them from the looks of it. So it started raining, so I put my camera away. It rained for a little, lightly for a little bit. I had it out, and then it started really raining hard. And I put my camera away, and I was putting on my jacket. I got a rain jacket on, and so I was putting that on, and right as soon as I finished putting it on, these does came flying up here and they saw me. I did not see them. There. Right in front of me is this really bushy white oak or white pine tree. So I never saw them. And then they started going crazy. They weren't even looking at me. They just were like disoriented. And I was just trying to get my phone out, but I couldn't find it because I was in the coat, underneath the coat that I'm wearing, that I put on, my jacket. So I don't think I got any video of it. There was another arrows up here, but it's nice to know that they're pretty much coming in exactly where I expected them to come in. Figuring it out, man, figuring it out. So I know that this is definitely a regular avenue for them, I believe. So hopefully this stays like that.
Well, first of all, we'd like to start off thanking our sponsors: Coast Flashlights, Jägermeister, Anheuser-Busch,
Bushlight, Stormy
Carhartt,
Cromer,
Columbia, Dunham's,
Nike.
Nike. Nike? We got Nike now?
Yeah, Nike.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nike just came in last night.
Yeah. Oh, good. Danner Boots.
Bass Pro.
Yeah, Bass Pro Shop, Alumacraft, Johnson Motors, Cabela's,
Ford, GMC, Chevy.
Chevy, GMC,
Chevy,
Ford,
Bobcat.
Bobcat. Yeah,
Bobcat
that's
put
another
out
new.
our
That's
food
another
plots
new one.
on Whitetail Imperial. You know, the Clover blend. It really helps out. Bud Light.
Bud Light grapefruit.
Yeah. We like to thank
All right, I don't
everybody
got that much battery.
helps to us. But first of all, we shot it at buck tonight. We were not very confident with our shot, so we're giving it a lot of time. You know, like the Upers
How
do.
can
They
you
give
do
it a
we?
6-pack or 24-pack
Oh,
or
I got
30
a
pack.
question. How can we shoot at a buck?
Well, I
It's a
did.
group.
Okay.
I did. It's a group.
Yeah, we all shot at
including
it
us,
like
you know.
once. Bow, 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 bow. It's like a machine gun.
So I'd like to show you. This is the deer right here, right? And I had a lot of good shots at it. Broadside, perfect. But I was concerned about the rack. So I had to wait till I could confirm the points. 3 on one side. Right? Yeah. How's that brisket? That's Byron Center Meats. We got some shout out to them. But the deer was quartering away like this. I was trying to shoot it like this up through the cavity, but I shot the deer, I hit it, it ran away, and I saw the arrow sticking out of it. I don't know exactly where I hit it. I found blood, so we gave it a lot of time, and we're going to go track it.
What cavity were you shooting for?
Oh, the old lunger, you know. Boom,
That
like
lung
this.
cavity.
Like the ridge going up north,
The
you know.
38-degree
But
angle.
you know, we're just going to give it a 6-packer, and we're
But
going
it
to
was-
sit there and
but it
wait
was
for it. So, very discouraged and not happy about it, but, you know, we're going to do what we can at this point and give it a good old college try. It's on the stump right here on this.
He's spitting.
Right here. No. Is it?
Yeah, that's blood.
Right here, blood.
Yeah, he was.
Where? Oh, yeah, right there. Right there.
Yep.
Artery, dude.
Artery, right?
Yeah, he had artery.
And yeah, as you're moving, right, that
I bet
that's the
there's
good
a
thing
lot
about
of
the arrow
internal
sticking
Hey,
in there because
Steve,
it's
look what
still
Eric
moving
did.
around.
There's the truck. It didn't go 100 yards.
Where's the truck?
He shot it in the brown
With
eye.
the lights on.
You want me to get the 4-wheeler?
Dude,
Wait,
no,
that's the truck or the 4-wheeler?
We're gonna
Oh, I
haul
left
this thing outta
those
here.
back lights on.
that, look at that. It's a true, this is a 7-pointer.
That is going to be nasty cutting that thing
What,
open.
dead? A dead deer, you're saying?
It's a male.
Shelby, get out of that ass.
Shelby's wishing.
You guys can smell it.
Pull that arrow out.
Yeah, I shot it, but it was back. I don't know.
Sound like
It
John.
was in the back door. It was back, all right.
I said, okay, back. That's all we need. Whatever the hell.
Step, not a step.
Right.
Put this
Not
on
a
ultra
step.
approved.
Just hang on to that cord when you fall.
I smell it.
Hey, he just got his hand right on it. Judas Priest.
Look at him.
You gotta chunk on the old beer, right?
Oh.
After you feel
After you field dress it, you hook it up by the hindquarters, put it up, and then you got to get under it, and guys pour 2 beers in it, and it comes out the nose, and you drink it.
Okay. That's what you gotta do, Eric.
Yeah, you shoot it, you drink it.
You got yours booted.
Yeah.
Trapping.
Gary got so excited about Eric's theory, he forgot his quiver.
Look at this funnel, dude. Down here.
Yeah, see it.
And then behind there.
I'll be up here.
Closer.
I don't
Talk me
think I'll
into
be
it.
making it. Right, out the kitchen window.
Yep. Coffee. Slippers on.
We put a camera there.
You put the spy point there?
No. Got too much heat for that last night, so just put the old regular one.
A regular one there, eh? Well,
More bait.
2 successful hunting camps this year so far.
We're 2 for 2. Yep.
Hunter got to track a deer.
It seemed like that was an easy one.
It was.
A short guy.
It was very easy.
How many points that buck have?
7.
Depends on who you ask.
9? Yeah, it was up to 9 last time.
Yeah.
It started as a 4-point.
He shot it in the neck at the
I could've
beginning.
shot it better at a 4-point, but
Where'd you shoot it at? Where'd you tell Mike you shot it at?
Way back.
Way back.
In that rear quarter is where I
Hit that vein back there. I did. I hit a real good vein back there.
That's what
He
you're
said, you
aiming
know
for.
what? It was perfect. Killed it.